Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYGuy.net. Today we're going to show you how to replace your PCV valve on your Nissan Sentra. This one's a 2007. Alright, to start we're going to remove this cover. You're going to need a 3/8 ratchet, a small extension, and a 10mm socket. We're going to remove this bolt and this bolt. Now once we got these two bolts removed, there's two little push pins up here, so you just want to pull straight up on it and they should pop out. Alright, now that we got the cover removed, the PCV valve is located right here. There's a hose clamp that holds this rubber hose onto it, so we're going to need to slide that hose clamp up or hold it open while we remove the pipe. We'll pull it out of this holder so we can swing it out of the way. Alright, now that we got the hose removed, we can go ahead and grab a socket. It's going to be a 15/16. Mine's 1/2 inch, so I'm going to use a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter in it, so I can use my same extension and ratchet I was using earlier. Go ahead and put it together. Keep in mind this is all just plastic, so you don't need to go very hard. It should be nice and easy to remove. Once you get it loose a couple turns, you could probably remove it by hand. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's got a little O-ring on it. I've seen people clean these with gas, soak them overnight. I don't know if that really works. I mean, you're soaking a plastic piece in gas and you're not replacing that O-ring, so it can leak. They're relatively a cheap part, so just buy a new one and replace it with something new. I'm going to unpackage a new one. Alright, so we unpackaged our new PCV valve. As you notice, this one makes the rattling sound that it should, with the little ball rolling around in there. So we'll go ahead and install it finger first, just to make sure we don't cross thread the plastic threads. All the way down as much as we can by hand. We'll grab our ratchet and just snug it up, being sure not to over tighten it, as it's just going into plastic. We just want to put it down a little bit just to seal that O-ring. So now that we snugged it down with our ratchet, we'll go ahead and reinstall this hose. Just slide it over, sliding it into the holder, then onto the PCV valve. Just wiggle it on. Once we got it on, we'll go ahead and grab our needle nose pliers. Bring this hose clamp back around, back down onto it, so it'll hold the rubber hose onto the new PCV valve. Now that we have the hose clamp back in position, holding the rubber hose to our new PCV valve, we'll go ahead and reinstall this cover. We'll just slide it behind the AC hose, push the two rubber grommet clips together first, making sure our two bolt holes line up. We'll grab the bolts. We'll start them with our fingers first, just to make sure we don't cross thread them. Once we have them both started by hand, we'll go ahead and grab a ratchet and tighten them the rest of the way down. So with these two bolts snug down and tight, holding the cover in position, that's it. You just replaced the PCV valve in your Nissan Sentra. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYGuy.net. If you just finished building you the subscribe button, click that to get the latest DIY fixes delivered right to you. If you just finished building you the What's Next button, you can click that and we'll help you figure out what you want to fix next. You can also click the link in the description, which takes you to our website for a full write-up.